Welcome back to the final round here on Yahoo Finance. Let's talk about one of the promises of the Trump campaign back in 2016. And that, of course, was to bring manufacturing jobs back. But when you take a look at the numbers, you might have had a little bit of a tough time proving that he has kept his promise. Rick Newman is looking into all of this for us. And Rick, I know you dug into these numbers. Clearly, it was a sector that has been hit hard from the coronavirus. But what was Trump's track record, I guess, before February?
Yeah, Joe Biden is now going to swing states like Michigan and Pennsylvania saying Trump did not keep his promise on manufacturing. In 2016, Trump said he was going to bring manufacturing back to the United States. That was his big trade policy. It appealed to a lot of voters in the Midwest. And that was what his trade war with China was all about. So did he or didn't he? When you look at the numbers during the first 2 years of Trump's administration, manufacturing jobs did actually go up. And manufacturing output also went up. And then it stalled in 2019. I mean, we actually had what you could call a manufacturing recession in 2019, not because the overall economy was struggling, but probably because of those Trump trade wars and the tariffs on all those imports from China and steel and aluminum tariffs from other countries. So the manufacturing was doing well during Trump's first 2 years, and then it kind of flatlined. So Biden is going around saying Trump caused a manufacturing recession. Technically, he's right about that. If we hadn't had the coronavirus outburst, it's possible manufacturing would have recovered and would have been looking pretty good by now. But as it is, overall, manufacturing employment has now lost about 240,000 jobs during Trump's presidency. So that is not a record real easy to defend.
Hey, Rick, is there any indication that President Biden would turn this around, and if so, how?
He says he will. He's got at least two ways he wants to do that specifically. One is to have a more aggressive Buy America program in the federal government. Trump said he was going to do that, but there really wasn't much to that effect. So this is where the government purchases must be American-made products. The second thing Biden says he will do that will be better than Trump is institute some new tax policies that will punish companies that move manufacturing production out of the United States. They'll have to pay a higher tax, but he would also reward companies that do things like reopen closed factories here in the United States or relocate production from overseas back here to the United States. Now, that would require Congress to pass those laws, and that means that for Biden to do it, he would have to not only win, but get a Democratic Senate. But he says that's what he'll do.
Well, we will see what he will do, and I'm sure we're going to hear a little bit more about this over the next 2 months. But Rick Newman, thanks for breaking that down.